Good morning, Women Influencing Real Estate. Wanted to share with you a few little details for those of you joining our summit next week, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of September. We'll be sending out on Friday, and I'll post it here, all of the breakout sessions. So I want you to think in terms of the following things. In building your business, regardless of the business you're in building your business, here's some things I want you to answer. Hi, Blaine. Good to see you. I want you to answer these questions. Would I like to do an additional 24 deals a year? Yes or no? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Would I like to understand how to get into the model of the world of my client? Number one, to alleviate their stress, and number two, to help them make a good decision. Would I like to increase my conversion by 10%? All of these are topics that are going to be discussed in our breakout sessions for the summit. And it's virtual. It's easy to do. If you haven't signed up, I can still give you the discount as long as you do it by the end of August. So we've got a few more days. Go to tomferry.com/event/D Holloway. tomferry.com, and I'll type it in the remarks section. /event/D Holloway, HOLLOWAY, and you can get a discount on it. Would you like to know how to prepare your current business in order to sell it or at least get some residual income from it someday? Is that something you'd be interested in? We cover that. Would you like to know some of the coolest techniques in recruiting to bring people onto your team? There are so many, we've got like 4 or 5 completely easy to do marketing breakout sessions just to give you really cool stuff to do for marketing. How to up your profile on Facebook and Instagram and create a lot more followers and a lot more business. How to get into and hold your status in a luxury market. That market's getting hit. Now, a lot of areas of the country are seeing multiple offers and a ton of stuff going on, and we don't even have time to breathe, to the point where I know many of us feel like I need a break. I don't know if you feel that way. I'm feeling like I need a break. So after the summit, I'm going to take a couple weeks off and not think real estate. For right now, I would block out my time. I would be involved in watching these breakout sessions and getting a little bit of energy from Tom Ferry, because I think that makes us feel better about what we do and feel better about ourselves. So I highly recommend, if you haven't signed up for it, do. I will put the information in the remarks section. And I was listening as I was mowing the horse pasture. You all will appreciate this. I was listening to one of my great books. I am a huge Brene Brown fan because the woman is so good with our psychology and how people think. And I want to share that with you. I was listening and I had to just stop my tractor and play it back. She said, "We cannot give our children what we don't have. We cannot give our children what we don't have." Wow. She was talking about how we are self-conscious, and I think this is so true for women. We're self-conscious about how we look, how heavy we may or may not be, whether or not we say the right things, whether we're being the right person we need to be in this moment. Listen, I've had, and I have this with women a lot, when I have them take a personality test, I can tell, because I know how to read the results, who answered the questions because they thought that was the answer they should give instead of being honest about who they are. If we can't be good to us, if we can't be our best self, if we can't love who we are, how can we give what we want to give to our children? How can I pass along to my son, my stepdaughter, my grandchildren, the things I want them to know to be a better person, the things I want them to know about life? kind of person that I want them to be, a person that is respectful, a person in my life, in my world, who is a God-fearing person, a person who is kind to others, a person who strives to grow and be better every day for themselves. We cannot give our children what we don't have. So I would ask you, what is it inside you that you don't have, that you don't feel you're good enough? You don't feel you have enough. You don't feel you're right for. Because in my book, every single one of you is exactly where you need to be. Tom has always said, and Beline, I know you'll know this because I've heard this from his dad too, the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. The universe is unfolding exactly as it should. So instead of resisting, being upset, trying to grind against it, stop and ask yourself, if my universe is unfolding right now like it is, what is my opportunity? Because the universe has an opportunity for us in everything. We don't always see it in the moment, and that moment can be tragic. That moment can be very scary. That moment can be overwhelmed or depressed. Where's the opportunity? Stop. We spend so much time moving, doing, taking care of, nurturing, doctoring, teaching. Stop. Take a minute and take a deep breath and ask yourself, the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. Where's the lesson and where's the opportunity? So I want you to think about that, and I want you to take the opportunity, if you haven't, to sign up and go to the summit virtually and get some energy out of Tom and get some phenomenal breakout sessions. We have 55 different breakout sessions. There is something here for everyone, whether you are a solo agent, building a team, doing marketing, prospecting all the time and making phone calls, or door knocking or visiting, or whatever you do. There's a ton of stuff here for you. So I'll post the link for those of you who haven't signed up, so you can still sign up and get the discount, but it goes away at the end of August. I do know that. And I want you to remember what I said. We cannot give our children what we don't have. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Make it a very powerful week.